Hey there, channel. So today is a day in November. I think it's November 12th. So I'm going to make this video because I came across a very useful video. Um, it was in a short, so the voice went really fast through it, giving directions on this thing. And I had to go back, and go back and listen to it 3 or 4 times so I could remember what the steps that he said to do. And I'm not going to put the link because just in case somebody gets mad that it's on you, it's on YouTube, but I really want to share it because once again, the synthetic telepathy caught right up with me and gave me this video. So a lot of times that telepathic, that thing that the AI does, interfacing with our brains, it's helpful in this case. All right, so because I had been wondering, like many of you, okay, I use an Android, so this is mostly if you use an Android phone, and I don't know if it works on the whatever the other one is. So yeah, I wanted to say Apple or whatever, the other phone. So this is for an Android. Okay, so you know how sometimes, like I was noticing, sometimes I see a green light, a green dot on the top right-hand side of the phone, and sometimes I don't. So all these months, I've been wondering what that green dot is, thinking it's kind of suspicious because obviously it looks like something is on, and what could that be, and all that. So this video explained what that is, and it is a camera. It's when something or someone else is accessing your camera, that light goes on. And he explained a few other things, but he said, here's how you turn it off. So I'm going to share what he said about turning it off, and I'll speak a little slower than him. So all you have to do is go into your apps, go into settings, and then go into your apps, and then go to camera. So once you're in the camera area, go to battery and put it on restricted. There's like 3 modes to have it on. Put it on restricted. And then get out of that and then go to where it will say draw over other apps and turn that off. Then go down to where it says modify system setting and turn it off. I think there might have been a 4th one, but those are the ones I did that I remember. And then he said, just reboot your phone and then that camera will not come on anymore. And he explained how and why it works and everything. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. And I'm not going to put the link, like I said, because well, I might as well tell this story that led up to this, so that if whoever was listening, everybody's listening, I'm going to tell what y'all did. So 2 days ago, I went to someone's house and spent 3 hours in their yard. I didn't take my phone at all. And well, my voice is okay. And then what happened? And then sorry, all distracted. And then here you can look at the plant. I should make this over again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was in her yard, and it was a yard sale, so people are coming and going, and a lot of chit chat going on. And at one point, someone came in. There was a table full of books, and the guy came in and he held up a book. He was commenting on the rare books. So then that got me started with talking about that book I made a video about, which I did not tell anyone that I made a video about the topic because those people didn't even know I had a YouTube channel anyway. But I found myself quipping about that book, The 9 Faces of Christ. Uh-oh, here comes the airplane. I feel like putting it back on airplane mode. It's so I live, well, right now I'm near where the students fly around. They have student flying, but they also have other people flying. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So what happened was, so I was in the yard talking about the Nine Faces of Christ and how it was a rare book, and basically how when I first looked it up, Amazon had it listed for $7,000. So I told the story, and then I go home, and it's about an hour later, and I turn on the phone, and I saw, and if you are listening, whoever you are, you're going to hear that I'm trying to figure out who you are, because there was a notification that someone made a comment on one of my videos. Now, you know that video I'm talking about is like 2 years old. And I don't always get notifications on comments. By the way, most of the time I don't. That's a shadow ban effect. I don't know half of that activity going on. So anyway, so this person asked me, how can I get this book in Nigeria? And I'm like, what's he? Oh, he went straight. He was straight in that video about Nine Faces of Christ. And now here's somebody whose thumbnail was looked like a European Caucasian man with sunglasses, those thumbnails with sunglasses. And I looked at his channel, and it looked, could have been not just your average human or average YouTube viewer. After you look at a bunch of them, you can tell there's some kind of either bots or control thing or whatever the fuck, or it was a regular guy asking me how to get that book. Well, the whole video is about how to get the book. I don't answer questions when the answer is right there in the first place, because obviously I won't call it a stupid question, but the person's wanting to engage an answer from me, a response. Here it is. So you guys understand now why I'm saying what a coincidence that I'm talking about it with some people, and then I come home and here's someone commenting in that video about the book, asking me where to get it. Shall I continue about why this is weird? Because, yeah, someone claiming they're probably in Nigeria. I don't know how the mail works. Here's the answer to your question. I don't know how it works. But if you talk to me on the internet, you can go look up the book and have the same problem I did when I looked it up. So I don't know. So that's a kind of creepy shit, right? Like, who's paying attention? How does that happen? So then the next day I get this video on how to turn off the camera, but my friend, who we were doing all the talking and gossiping all day, had her phone on constantly. She would never do all these measures to her phone. So, you're not safe just being around human beings that carry that goddamn fucking phone. Because, you know what I mean? You have to, so I'm telling you guys how to turn off this camera business. Is that going to help your life? I don't know. So anyway, I just thought I would share that for anybody interested. I hope that's like good advice. I was going to do another, nah, I won't do that. But anyway, that's my good deed for the day. And I do hope that helps at least one person go and do those steps and turn off that green light. And so far, I haven't seen it come back. Okay, have a good day.